Pioneer FLX4 or the Reloop Buddy? Which controller is for you? In this video, I'm going to show you each controller's upsides and each controller's downsides so you can make an informed decision. The first thing I want to discuss is that the Reloop Buddy has RGB pads. It might be a little hard to see, but you can see that these are different colors, and if your DJ software supports it, you can actually change these colors so that you could get a more of a visual representation of how you set your cue points, and I find it to be very helpful. The Pioneer FLX4 does not have these features. They do light up, but they are only one color, which is orange, which is kind of disappointing. The Reloop Buddy has nowhere to connect a microphone. I thought for sure this controller had a way to connect your microphone, but I tried every way. There's just no port to connect the microphone. So if you like to MC and you use the microphone a lot when you DJ, then the Reloop Buddy might not be the best controller for you unless you want to use an external mixer. Next is going to be the mixer section. The Reloop Buddy is more of a compact controller than the FLX4. The Reloop Buddy only has a 3-band EQ, and the FLX4 actually has 5 bands, including the trim section. A lot of the controllers made specifically for DJ Pro AI don't have a trim section because DJ Pro AI has a great auto gain feature, so you don't really need that knob. But if you use different DJ softwares and you're used to having a gain adjustment on your controller, then you might be a little frustrated with the Reloop Buddy. One thing that the Reloop Buddy does have is they have integrated DJ Pro AI's Neural Mix into the EQ. So if you use Neural Mix a lot, you might like that feature in the Reloop Buddy. So the Reloop Buddies goes filter, lows, and highs. So there's no mids. So if you're a real technical DJ and you like to have all your frequencies, then you might be missing your mids. Obviously, you could remap the controller. You could do bass, mids, and highs if you want, but then you lose the filter. Now, one of the really cool features about the Reloop Buddy is these really cool paddle shifters. A lot of new controllers are coming out with these paddle shifters. So if you hold it down, the effect is on while you're holding it. And then if you flick it up, then the effect stays on. This is great for battle mixing and scratching. The Pioneer FLX4 has more of a traditional way to set your effects. And then they also have the color effect knob with the filter, so there are some features and transitions you could do with just the FLX4 by the way that it is mapped. Next is going to be the loops. Again, the FLX4 follows more of a traditional format, kind of like CDJs or other more professional controllers, and then the loop in or out are these buttons over here. The Reloop Buddy gets a little more creative by having these knobs. So you push it in to select it, and then you could widen it or you could shorten it. Another thing that the Reloop Buddy has that the FLX4 doesn't is this amazing iPad stand. So if you have an iPad and you don't have a big case on it, then it fits perfectly into this stand, and then you don't have to worry about having a different stand. So if you are a dedicated iPad DJ like me, then you might be missing that stand. I really like having it, and it makes it so much easier to DJ without trying to find a stand that is going to be stable enough to support the iPad. And then also the Reloop Buddy has more of a strip down here to select our modes, sync, and cue. Again, the FLX4 goes more CDJ style by having these big round buttons here instead of having this strip down here. So if you're used to using CDJs and stuff like that, it might be easier for you to use the FLX4. The FLX4 also has a spot for USB-C. It was released later than the Reloop Buddy. The FLX4 was released around 2002, and the Reloop Buddy was released back in 2020. So that was before everything went to USB-C. But you could see my friend Cheyenne showing you how the USB-C works on the FLX4 here.
What's really cool about this controller is that it plugs directly into USB-C. So you'll see here there are 2 different outlets to plug in USB-C to charge. So I'm going to plug in the charger here, and you will also get this cord, which comes in the box. So this cord connects directly the controller to your device, which again is awesome because most devices nowadays are going directly to USB-C.
Both have shift buttons. They both have a lot of buttons. They both have a lot of knobs. The Flex 4 is more of a bigger format. The jog wheels are bigger. Everything with the controller is bigger. And you might, if you're new to DJing and you're looking for a controller around that price range of about $300 is what they both cost, then, and you want to get used to DJing more the professional style with CDJs and how it's going to be when you DJ at the club, then the Flex 4 will get you more confident and will get you practicing on what you're going to be using in the future. The Reloop Buddy is more of a different style controller, more for casual DJing or for DJs that only use the iPad. So if you are looking for one controller to spend that amount of money on and you want the most out, you want to get the most out of your money, then right now I would highly recommend going with the Flex 4 over the Reloop Buddy. But if the iPad stand, it makes a big difference to you like it does to me, and you're an iPad DJ that only uses DJ Pro AI, then you might want to stick with the Reloop Buddy, but keep in mind you are not going to have as much control over the mixer, and then you also cannot use a microphone. So if you guys want to learn more about the Flex 4, my friend Cheyenne has did a really great in-detail video. You can check it out over here and learn more about the Flex 4. Thanks for watching.